Welcome to Dr. Jester's Rants, and I'm gonna rant about retards reproducing way too much. Anyway, let's go. Bounding to comics. Netflix Shera fans launched a petition to cancel the newly announced live-action series in order to show they
care about the LGBT plus representation.
End quote. Apparently, there is a live-action series coming up with Shera, yes, and it's going to ignore the absolutely retarded and a piece of massive crap that was the Shera cartoon that nobody liked, well, except the SJW's type, which, let me put it this way, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a massive piece of shit. It was so woke, that even the creator ended up being mad, or ended up being nearly cancelled for an inside joke because they race swapped a few characters, and in the end it kind of became iffy in regard to race. Shh! Okay, nobody said that! Shh! In a particularly ironic turn of the tables. No! Let me just go and say it. This live action, remake this live action, it's not for you, SJWs. It's not for you. Why are you getting triggered over this? This is not for you. This wasn't made for you. It's just a live action. There's nothing to fear. Are you afraid of a live action? Oh my. You getting triggered by a bunch of pixels. Ooh. That makes you very, very incel, don't you? You bunch of neckbeards. Hey, it's the excuses they use. Why you set them back? Anyway, they're particularly ironic. Quote, turn of the tables and quote, give the penchant for mocking those who enjoy the original series. Fans of the Netflix Shera and the Princess of Power Rants have launched a petition calling on DreamWorks, Mattel, Netflix, and Amazon to cancel the latter's recently announced live-action reboot of the beloved 80s series out of concerns for the alphabet representation. Look, you fucking imbecilic twat wafflings and cunt guzzlers and cock chokers. This is not for you. Leave it for others, and besides, how do you know it's not going to be woke as fuck? How do you know they are not going to race swap Shera and make it a black transgender woman Nixon of medium size? Maybe she's going to be disabled too? Who knows? Maybe she's going to be a lesbian too, a lesbian Nixon. Anyway, as first reported by Variety on September 13, the live-action Shera series is in early development at Amazon, with no writer currently attached. In other words, it may not even come through, and you people are already this triggered. Imagine if it gets made and it actually casts a blonde woman. An actually good-looking blonde woman into this. And it's not diversity washed or anything like that. Oh my, the salt is going to be epic. Anyway, despite the general lack of information surrounding the series, Variety was able to confirm that the new live-action series would be, quote, a new standalone story and will not be connected to the animated show, end quote. Very good. Jesus Christ. Nearly immediately after the announcement, again in an exceedingly ironic move, given the fanbase regular dismissal of similar complaints made of fans of the original Shera series towards the Netflix show, a SheraFanBuddyChange.org username launched a petition calling to the powers that be to cancel the thing. Suffice to say, I'm not going to click it because it's going to dox me, but I clicked it before I recorded this, and it was around 2,500 signatures so far. Hopefully it doesn't get much beyond that, and even then, why do you actually have to add... No, really, it took the SJWs to ruin Star Trek for me. Yeah, I'm a huge Star Trek fan, as you can see it over here. Huge Star Trek fan, huge Star Wars fan. Very, very huge Star Wars fan, huge Star Trek fan, and they ruined it for me. And they've managed to ruin lesbianism for me. I remember back in the days, the lesbian Nixons, I would actually look forward to it. Now, every time I see one, it's woke. They are doing it for wokeness. And I just cannot stand it. It's like, how do they manage to ruin 2 chocolate bars? That's the very good question. How do they do it? Anyway, quote, the issue behind this remake is that the alphabet community fought for years Ixen to be here Ixen and seeing the children Ixen, animation Ixen. I remember back in the day that we just want to get married. It's not about preaching to the kids. It's not about representation Ixen. Anyway, continue. Only Ixen for all Ixen, the hard work Ixen and persevere Ixen, conducted Ixen by the 7 Ixen and fellow Alphabet Ixen, fans Ixen of the Ixen, program Ixen to be stripped Ixen, aware Ixen by the live Ixen that only provide Ixen, no closure. To the 20 Ixen, story Ixen, per continue Ixen, to place Ixen, the male Ixen, on the heroine Ixen, woman Ixen, by create Ixen, the Ixen as object Ixen, for male Ixen, pleasure Ixen. This is not okay, Ixen. Remember, folks, it is very, very important for these people to speak in their own language, in their own method of speaking. If you don't actually add an X on almost every single word you say, it's going to be racist and homophobic and transphobic. You need to actually add an X on every single word you say. You filthy bigots. You don't want to be a bigot, do you? So you have to actually add an X on every single word you speak. You bigots. Adol Ixen, we are in Ixen, onshore Ixen, that is live Ixen, action Ixen, we are entire Ixen. It is apparent Ixen that a Dreamer Ixen does not have an Ixen, the best interaction of the 20 Ixen. Fanbase Ixen, Iman Ixen. Yes. Hashtag Ixen, Shera Ixen, moving Ixen, has trended Ixen, multiple times Ixen, asking Ixen for a continuation Ixen. It continues, I cannot speak these people language for very long before I lose interest. Jesus Christ, look at the quality of the cartoon, it looks absolutely crap! Okay. Netflix, you ruin everything. Trust me. If you think this is not going to go woke, you are very, very wrong. Of course, Shera is going to go woke. The live action remake. I don't know why you are throwing such a temper tantrum over this. And then again, it's salt. Oh, you're salt, you're secret. Anyway, quote. Dremerixen, Matrixen, Netflixen, and Amazonixen. If you care Ixen about the alphabet Ixen, representation Ixen, you will Ixen, consider Ixen, this live action Ixen, in favor Ixen of an animated Ixen, continuation Ixen of Shera Ixen, and the presence Ixen of Parler Ixen. God, these people are retarded. As of writing of the petition, has currently collected 1,534 of its desired 2,500 signatures, though there has been no indication that any of the aforementioned entities intends to give any attention to the fans' concerns. I hope you enjoyed this salt, but then again, we all know this is going to go woke, but until we know for sure how woke this live action reboot thing is, let me just collect the salt. It's glorious! It's glorious how salty these people are. Remember, this is not for you. This wasn't made for you. Why are you triggered? It's just a bunch of images. It's just art. Why are you triggered? Wait, are you attracted by a bunch of drawings? Oh, what a bunch of incels, neck beards. Yes. Right. Oh look, that neckbeard getting triggered over a cartoon. Hey, if you morons want to use those excuses against us, I reserve the right to actually use it against you. Anyway, if you like this type of content, stay right here on youtube.com/Jester. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell button because you obviously want a notification whenever my beautiful face shows up on your screen. I'm beautiful motherfucker. If you disagree. Anyway, it doesn't matter if you disagree or not. Don't give a shit. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. Have a great fucking night. On that bombshell, have a great fucking night. I need to improve my outro. Anyway, good night.